Welcome, everybody, to College Basketball Preview Show on the Gruely True Sports Network. I'm your host, Mike Goodpaster. And this weekend, we have a very weird game, as this is the time of the year where conferences play. Not the truth, and a rare scheduling twist. Duke basketball will step outside of ACC play on Saturday to face Big Ten opponent Illinois in a primetime February non-conference matchup at Madison Square Garden. Right now, the first line that I found on this was Duke -7. Now, following the ACC's expansion of the regular season to 20 games, the Duke Blue Devils haven't had too many opportunities for late season non-conference games. The last time Duke did was when St. John's in the 2018-2019 traveled to Cameron Indoor to play Duke. Now, a late season road game or neutral site game is even more rare. Now, the last time they played a non-ACC game taking place that was not at home was in 1989 in a neutral site game at the Meadowlands in New Jersey. Now, John Shire might be a genius here. Maybe he knew the ACC would be down in 2024-25, and his young and talented Blue Devils would spend most of the time since Thanksgiving bludgeoning the rest of the ACC. So, now, I think it is brilliant. This is brilliant on Illinois and Duke's part to play a non-conference neutral site game. You know, this is very tournament-like. And when you get to the NCAA tournament, games like this are going to be played. And both of these teams will actually benefit from this greatly. Now, awaiting Duke in New York, there will be an Illini squad that has lost 2 straight, including an 11-point setback against red-hot Wisconsin on Tuesday night. The Badgers overwhelmed Illinois 95-74, snapping a 9-game losing streak in the series. The 95 points allowed was the second highest total of the season for head coach Brad Underwood's team, and it exposed the team's weaknesses as it struggles to adjust to injuries. Now, much like Duke, who will be without Malik Brown for a while due to a separated shoulder, Illinois comes to Madison Square Garden missing perhaps its most important glue guy. Freshman power forward Morez Johnson. The 6'9", 225-pound Johnson broke his wrist last week and will miss the rest of the year. Now, the difference here is I think Johnson is much more critical than Brown is. You know, and there's guys there that can pick up for Brown on Duke. But Illinois, you don't have anybody, and it was shown. Illinois, one of the top rebounding teams in the country, lost a rebounding battle to Wisconsin by 9 after coming into the game averaging 44 rebounds per game. Wisconsin was able to generate more opportunities at the rim, and they took advantage of it. They scored a lot of points against this Illinois defense, and Illinois' rebounding will not be as good. But still, despite the loss of that, Illinois still has plenty of talented guys. You got Casper Yakonis, a projected top 10 pick in the upcoming NBA draft, who's already played at FC Barcelona. He's played professional basketball. So the 6'6" lead guard from Lithuania leads the team in scoring and assists. He ranks third in rebounding and has shooting lines of 47, 84, 34. He possesses terrific court vision and ability to take big shots. Now, he'll be at the top of the Duke scouting report with Zion Williams likely splitting time with Tyrese Proctor on the defensive assignment. Now, the thing about that for Kasparas is this. Kasparas has trouble with small guards. Wisconsin's guard that was guarding him was 6 feet tall. Bigger, more athletic guards he's played much better against. So actually, Zion James or Tyrese Proctor are going to have their hands full here. I think Kasparas goes off and has a huge game here. Now, you've also got former Arizona guard Kylan Boswell. He's the team's starting off guard and a player most Illini fans are looking for a breakout performance from. The 6'2" junior ranks 4th on the team in scoring, just under 11 points, second in assists, just over 3. But he has been a non-factor over the last few weeks. In the last 5 games, he's averaging 5.6 points. He was held scoreless in a loss at home against Michigan State last weekend. He's a quick guard who had a reputation of slashing and being a slashing combo guard when he came in from Tucson. Boswell has attempted just 1 free throw over the last 2 games. He's got to be more aggressive. And in those last 2 games, 3 of 7 shooting for 7 points. So when you look at this game, Illinois still has talent to win a game and to beat a good team. But can they do that to Duke? You got Cooper Flagg, who's an absolute stud. And right now, much like Duke, Illinois is a tall basketball team, the 13th tallest team in the country to be precise. Inside, the Illini will rely on 7'1", 255-pound sophomore Ivisic, who leads the team in rebounds and blocks. He shoots 50% from the field, and even at his size, he is a willing and constant three-point shooter, averaging 4.4 attempts per game from the outside, where he shoots just over 34%. Around the basket, he pulls that percentage up, hitting 64%. On the whole, Coach Underwood's team is a poor perimeter shooting team, ranking 308th in the country in three-point percentage. Yet Illinois still boasts the number 16 offense in the country. A lot of that success could be, the team's ability to rebound on the offensive glass. The Illinois put back over 36% of their own misses. Illinois also shoots 57% from two-point range, one of the top 20 marks in the country. Defensively, Illinois doesn't do it in much way of forcing turnovers, ranking near the bottom of Division I competition in that metric, as well as enforcing steals. Again, the counter to that perceived weakness is the ability to make a living on the glass. But with the injury, I don't know that they could do that. Now, Duke hasn't been great on the offensive glass. They rank 50th in the country, but the Blue Devils are good defensively, which should limit Illinois' second chance opportunities. Like I said, Duke is currently a 7-point favorite at the sportsbooks. Now, I think if you want to bet this game and you want to bet in Duke given the points, do it now because I think that line will rise. I think to me at 7 points, this is a no-brainer bet. I think Kasparas could go off and score 40. Duke still could have won this game, and they're going to win it easy. I'm going to say Duke 92, Illinois 79. Give the 7 points, and if you're going to give that 7 points, or if you want to bet it either way, go to BetMGM, our top-rated sportsbook for betting on college basketball. Make sure you follow me on X at Grueling Truth. Like, subscribe, hit the bell notification on YouTube. But for now, guys, I'm Mike Goodpaster. You've been watching and listening to The Grueling Truth, where the legends speak.